Good morning. I am not in Tucson like James has been. I am the in-between. We've been doing an 8:30 a.m. Live video every day from Tucson since the To Be True Blue show opened. And my coworkers are there at To Be True Blue and will be there through Saturday of this week. And Kristen will pick up the live demo starting tomorrow from the show, but I'm the in-between. James is heading back to California and Kristen is heading to Tucson. So this morning I am picking up the slack and I'm going to talk to you about our Soft Flex Beading Wire sale online, and we're going to go over how we can do an illusion style necklace using Soft Flex Beading Wire and all the really fun colors that we offer. So if you're not familiar with us, you can find us at www.softflexcompany.com, all spelled out. And we are a beading wire manufacturer. That is first and foremost who we are, what we do. We make amazing beading wire in all sorts of different diameters and colors, and we're going to kind of go over that today because we're having a fantastic sale online, 20% off any beading wire that you want, any color, any diameter, any brand. So across all of the brands that we manufacture. So yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and point my camera down. I'm working from home this morning since it's such an early morning. So I'm live from my home. Not nearly as exciting as being live from the show, but hopefully I can give you a fairly good show for an in-between. And what a great job James has been doing there in Tucson. I think everyone's been really impressed with how much he grew over the course of those 4 videos, and trying to make it work in a live format can be really difficult. Good morning, Susie. Good morning, Pamij. Good morning, Teresa and Diana. It's nice to see you. I've got my big cup of tea. This is my owl mug that I use at home. Got my big cup of tea. Hopefully you have some tea or coffee as well. And we're going to take a look at a couple different things here. So let's start out by talking about something that's brand new on the website. I think I have all the colors here to show it to you. Brand new this week, also part of the 20% off sale, is our new Southwest Trio, which can be paired with the episode 2704 of Beads Baubles and Jewels that has my knitted bracelet. These are the colors that I used, but it's a really fun color combination. Thinking about Tucson this year, everyone being there. This is a really fun color combination all year long whenever you want to evoke like a Southwest feeling. So I hope you'll take a look at that. You can find that on the website right on the homepage. It's not on the trio list because it's brand new. It's its own item. It'll move there eventually, but right now it's its own item, and it'll be right on the homepage of our website, which is right here. Hey, Kathy, good morning. It's so nice to see all of you as I throw my wire across the room. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about diameters to get started. We've got 4 diameters across our variety of brands of beading wire. I'm going to grab one of each of them. So there's 4 diameters. A diameter is the thickness of the wire, and this is skinny to thick. So the smallest one we call very fine. It only comes in our Soft Touch brand and our EconoFlex brand. Soft Touch is the most flexible, strongest, premium of our beading wires, whereas EconoFlex is more of a craft wire. So it's going to behave a little bit more differently. It's not going to have as much flexibility. Whereas with Soft Touch, you can actually do bead weaving with it, as well as embellishing and crocheting, which is what that's for. So I used this in episode 2701 of Beads Baubles and Jewels this season. That's airing right now on your public television station. And we just made new trios with this as well. We did multi-diameter trios in black and white, and those are available on the website now too. That just went up like 2 weeks ago, so you can check those out. We also do, backwards, fine. Fine is available across every brand. It is a really commonly used diameter. Medium's the most common used, but fine is right up there. Lots and lots of people use fine. It's going to allow you to string really soft seed beads, or really small seed beads, and very soft freshwater pearls. And anything that's just not super abrasive can go onto the fine. You can also do some light bead weaving with the fine, which I do with my Russian spiral bracelets. Medium's the most commonly used and comes in tons and tons and tons of different colors. We've got purples and greens and blacks and yellows and pinks. We're going to use the pink tourmaline today, which was in the Cupid's Kiss kit last week. And finally, we've got heavy, which is great for bracelets, eyeglass holders, anything that's really abrasive, big beads like lampwork beads, African trade beads, what I'm wearing today. These are really abrasive. I'm wearing these in honor of Tucson, by the way. Yeah, so you want a really heavy duty wire. I like heavy and soft touch because soft touch is the more flexible of our brands, and I find that it's really nice to have that extra flexibility when you get into the thicker diameters. So if you're thinking about picking up some heavy, I would look at it in soft touch when you're doing your 20% off all beading wire discount. Okay, so let's talk about illusion style necklaces. Let me get my stuff back in place. I've got a little bit of my pink tourmaline wire left from last week. Oh, and by the way, there are only 3 Purple Rain design kits left. Only 3. I can't believe it. It hasn't even been, maybe it's been barely a week. This morning, it's not quite a week. It hasn't been long enough, really. We made extra, so I thought that they would last a few weeks, but at any rate, if you want one, you need to get on the website and get it like immediately. Stat. Okay, so we're gonna do an illusion style necklace. I'm just gonna do a short strand one. I'm using our pink tourmaline Soft Flex. So let me measure around my neck to get just kind of a general idea. Oh, a nice hello to you in Germany. It's nice to see that you're here. James did such a good job, Kathy. I agree. It was his first time doing live videos, and it's really hard to do a live video at a show because there's just so much going on and there's such limited space, and he really did a great job. We were very proud of him. So I think I'm going to use some gold Soft Flex crimp tubes. Oh, and actually, you know what I was going to do? I don't even need that. I'm going to use the 1x1s. So you can see the difference in size between a 1x1 crimp tube and a 2x2 crimp tube. There's 3 different crimping pliers here that are for different sizes of crimps. I'm going to use the micro crimper today with the 1x1s. You can also get the regulars or the mighties, which are for 3x3s. Regulars are for 2x2s, to give you just a variety of sizes that you can work with. So here's why you would use a 1x1. These itty tiny crimp tubes. I'm actually going to move my chair out so that I can get closer in and you guys can really see what I'm doing. This is going to be some really tiny, delicate work. I'm going to string this itty bitty guy on here. So it fits just once onto medium diameter beading wire. I'm just going to bring it to the middle of my wire, somewhere close to the middle. And then these crimping pliers have a little tooth, which you can barely see because it's so tiny, and then they have a rounder. I'm going to take that little tooth first, which is this back notch, and I'm going to gently compress a little divot into my crimp tube. And then I'm going to turn it on its side or switch my pliers around so that I'm actually going to compress in the two sides with the rounder and round it in. So if you've ever seen these and wondered why in the heck would you need different sized crimping pliers, this is why. So one thing that's tricky about this, these are so small that once they're crimped, sometimes a bead will still slip over the top of them. So we're going to try that first and see how our bead hole is, if it's going to hold it in place or not. It almost wants to, but not quite. So that'll work just fine. And then we'll go ahead and crimp on the other side too. So these are beads that are left over from my Cupid's Kiss kit. And like I was saying, there are only 3 of those purple ring kits left. So if you wanted one, you definitely want to grab one soon. So I put my little divot into my crimp tube, and now I'm going to come in the other way and round it in with the rounder. And that'll compress down that metal into the nylon coating of the wire, and it'll hold this bead in place. And then I can do the same thing, deciding how far apart I want to go. You know, maybe I'll do half an inch or a quarter inch, depending on how much wire I want to show. So let me do the next one. Why do you need more than one crimping plier? It's a good question. Okay, so you can go a little bit further away, you can go closer. It depends on how much wire you want to show. I'm going to go a little further away, like maybe here, and we'll do our next one. So since Soft Flex has so many colors, this is a great way to be able to expose the color in your design. And what's really fun is to get like a trio, like that Southwest trio that we were looking at. Let me grab that again. And do a strand in each color, and then change up the beads on each strand and put them together in the same necklace, and you can get like a really cool vibe going based on that trio combination. So right now I'm using pink tourmaline, but like I said, there's fluorite and peridot and all sorts of really great colors. Tanzanite is a beautiful color. So if it does slip over, like it's doing here, my suggestion is always to have handy some little seed beads. Because what you can do is slide one of these little seed beads that usually will have a smaller hole, and then slide your bead on, and then do another seed bead on the other side. And that way you're going to be able to really anchor it down in place. And then I'll finish. So I started in the middle, so what I'll do is I will make that my middle piece, and then this next time I'll go this direction, and I'll do seed beads on either side. That way I can stay somewhat symmetrical. So I'm going to snug it up, get my tooth in there, and then round it in. And then I'll just do the same thing. And you can see this one's already slipping. So I really should have put a seed bead there just to make sure that it wasn't going to slip around. But it'll probably be fine because it's not too bad. So I'll just go the opposite direction now. These little crimps are so tiny. Let me bring it up to the camera with the 2x2 so you can see how tiny they are. They're so little. Yeah, I like it with the seed bead, definitely. This is just a great way to show the wire because we have so many good colors. And not just the bright colors, you can also do like coppers, blacks, we have silver, Our 925 silver is really pretty with this technique. And our 24 karat gold or our champagne, those are really gorgeous as well with this technique, because those are really pretty wires. And they kind of beg to be shown, really. So I'm going to do one more, and then I will finish this off later today, and I will take a picture and post it in the VIB group for you guys to see the final result. And if you haven't joined our Soft Flex VIB group, I highly suggest you do that. It's right here on Facebook, and it's just a fantastic group of people sharing their ideas using Soft Flex Beading Wire. It's a great way to see our video schedule. It's a great way to keep up with what we're doing as a company. We post there pretty frequently. I'm going to string my seed bead, my round bead, and my seed bead. Let that fall to the bottom. And then I will do that same thing in here. So find your tooth, snug it up. And there we go. That's how you make an illusion style necklace using Soft Flex. And you can change the beads out, change the wire colors, mix different wire colors together, and make it your own design. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. It's just a quick one. It's not from Tucson, like I said, so it's not nearly as exciting or as fun as James and Kristen's tutorials that they have planned for this week. But I'm here and filling in, and I hope you guys really enjoyed seeing this video today. So if you like Soft Flex Company's videos, make sure you like and share them. We do give out a trio pretty much every week now per video. If you're liking and sharing, you're bound to win at some point. And we always appreciate those likes and shares to let us know that you enjoyed watching our tutorials. And again, 20% off all beading wire at softflexcompany.com until February 11th, which is Monday. So take advantage, stock up on your variety of diameters, colors, trios, all of those good things that you've been waiting to grab and investigate using Soft Flex. And if you get a chance, take a look at these micro crimpers and the 1x1 millimeter crimp tubes as well. And I'm going to finish off the necklace in the back with a 2x2 crimp tube and my regular crimpers, just so you know. And I'll post a picture of it, yeah, later today. I'm gonna go to a Valentine party with my kiddos, and then I will be back and finish it up and make sure that I post that picture in the VIB group. So I'll see all of you guys there, and tune in tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Pacific time, same time as today, to see Kristen Fagan live in Tucson with a new demonstration. She'll be there tomorrow and Friday and Saturday morning, so 3 days. Also, James Browning, if you enjoyed his video, he has a brand new Conversations in Wire loading onto our YouTube channel on Thursday morning. So you want to go check that out as well if you've been enjoying his wire videos. There's going to be a brand new one that he filmed before he left for Tucson. That will be his standard video that's pre-recorded, and I think you'll love it. It's a really good one. So check that out as well. Have a fantastic day. Enjoy your coffee and tea or whatever it is that you're doing this morning, and I will see you again soon. Bye, guys.